Hello everyone, this is BigDawgRey95 and welcome to a brand new series on Get Real Gaming. If you haven't heard of me, it makes a lot of sense because I'm a new commentator, so this episode has a lot to offer you. It's a new series by a new commentator on hopefully one of your favorite channels, and so I'm really hoping this will get a good response. And what this is a mod spotlight series. I'm a big fan of Minecraft. I've been doing commentaries on them for a long time, and I thought that it would be interesting to show some of you other diehard Minecraftians, if you will, the other things that Minecraft has to offer. I mean, everybody, loves the normal Minecraft, and Notch and the development team have done a great job down at Mohang, but other people have great ideas as well, and that's what I'm here to show you. So without further ado, we're going to get this on the road. Let's start a new world here. It's going to be called, let's just call it Mod Spotlight. I don't want to give away the name of the mod, and so I'm not going to type any of that stuff in yet. Mod Spotlight. Create new world. I'm not going to put in a seed because I don't know any good ones. So we're just going to wait for it to build the terrain here. And you guys will actually see a mod other than the one that I'm showcasing pop up as soon as the world starts. But hopefully you guys will just ignore that because that is unnecessary. That's something that we're going to be going over in a couple of weeks. And so just pretend that doesn't exist. So cancel. Nobody read that. Don't go back into the video and look at what it was because it's not cool. Not something that you guys want to see right now at least. Alright, so we're going to run around here amongst all of our sheep and cow and... yeah, just sheep and cow. I almost said and pig friends, but there are no pigs. Because this is a segregated section of the prairie. Alrighty. So, the mod we're going over today is the Zeppelin mod. Some of you guys very well may have heard of that, and that's because it's a very popular mod in the Minecraft forums. I mean, if you visited there even a half dozen times, I'm almost certain you would have clicked on a thread about this. But so what we're going to do is we're going to get over into this nice little open area right here. We're going to cheat. We're going to get obsidian and an airship controller. Now, I know a lot of people might go over showing you guys exactly how to build an airship controller, how to build the elevator controllers and the ship controllers as well as the turntables. But the thing is that that's boring. I don't want to watch a video that's 20 minutes long that just explains how to make things. I'm going to give you guys the link in the description to this mod. There are tutorials on how to install it, and there are, just like the Minecraft wiki, there are little grids that show you exactly how to build everything. It's all real simple, doesn't require a bunch of material. Oh, I went ahead of myself there. So what you're going to see immediately is that it looks like a steering wheel. It's almost like if you took a crafting table or more like just a piece of wood, and you just kind of put a little notch on it there and scratched it a lot. But what this will actually do is allow you to desegregate yourself from the world grid. That's not the word I was looking for actually, but you guys get the idea. Disalign, that's a better word for it. The craft. And give me a second, it'll all make more sense what I'm trying to say, but I'm just, let me see, craft down, it needs to be... ooh, that needs to be control. Alright, so now that we're done with all those controls there, we're going to make this baby fly. And remember that the craft can actually be almost any size that you can imagine. You could build like a tower that's a couple of 100 blocks tall, and you could just fly it around. All I'm doing is the very basics, just so that the video isn't too long and people stay interested. So let's get started. Down in the bottom left hand, after I right-click this, you can see it said found craft size of 10. That's how many blocks are here. So we're just going to start clicking things. Alright, so I'm clicking shift, and you can see that the ascent says it's 5. And then I'm going to click forward, and it goes to 5 speed. This is already pretty cool. Something to mention, though, is that I'm on a laptop. And so if you're on a desktop and you have a number pad, it's going to be a lot easier to control because it all goes along in the number pad. I had to custom set my controls. Actually, in the Minecraft settings using some 7-zip so that it would work. But if you have a desktop, you're ahead of the game on that because it's a lot easier. It's a lot better, and you don't have to try to change up anything. But look at this already. It's already, let's see if I can't set my speed to 4 or 5. Let's put it to 5, and ascent is now 0. And I mean, look at this. Let me get a bow and some arrows here, and just, try to snipe some sheep. It's a really cool mod. That is kind of a glitch, though. I actually kind of forgot about that. If you try to shoot too close to the thing, it'll bounce up, and it went somewhere really far. Well, let me see if I can't follow it here. Whoa! And there's another glitch. Alright, so when you're using obsidian, actually, more than any other material, I just use it because it doesn't break. Every once in a while, that'll disappear, and I've never really figured out why. But it does. And so what we're going to do is we're going to not do that. Let me out of that, because I can't click enter, because that's my hotkey. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to... Yeah, there we go. I thought that might work. If you just add another block, that thing will reappear as long as it's adjacent to it. So let's see if we can... Yep, nope, too much of an angle. So what you're going to want to do is if you're trying to snipe sheep or something, go more of an angle like that. Don't go too far down. It looks like about 45 degrees-ish, because then you're going to be hitting stuff. But you see that? He disappeared. That means I hit him. Guarantee it. Don't even question it. But I'm sure you guys can see some of the, you know, practical applications of this mod. I mean, look at this thing. If I start to press Control to go downwards, we can land, because the second that it hits ground, it's going to, yeah, it's kind of bombing raid these guys. The second it hits anything solid, it's just going to stop moving. So let me set my ascent to a little bit, whoa, level out here, slow down my speed. And we're going to set the descent just to barely negative. And stop. Alright, look at that. We made it. So now let's make something a little bit more fun. Let's go down here. Screw it. Alright. Pig. See if we can hit him now. Yes, we can. Oh. Oh, yeah. Is this lava? That is so cool. Alright, lava is one of the things that the ship actually won't transport either. They're still working out a couple of the blocks that don't work. Don't try to put lava on your airship. You will crash your game. And that's never fun. I've crashed my game a couple times trying to do things that I can't really do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go out into the middle of this lake, and we're going to build ourselves just a little platform here. And we're going to make ourselves a mini bomber. One of the many things that you can do with this mod, actually, and I find it to be incredibly amusing, is that you can put some TNT onto one of these things. You can set up a nice little TNT bomber, if you will. And it is just an incredible amount of fun. I can't even begin to tell you how much fun I've had just doing stuff like this, like putting TNT on that block, just kind of... I'll show you. I'm not going to try to explain it because, as I'm sure you guys can tell, my explaining abilities are rather off, but whatever. Alright, so now we're going to want another airship controller. And real fast, before we get started on this is what they do, alright? Airship controller makes it to where you can fly in any direction at any speed. The elevator is exactly what it sounds like. It's up and down movement only. It has an incredible amount of practical appliance, but not a whole bunch of fun, really. You know, I mean, say you have a mine that's really far down, you can build a 4x4 platform, have an elevator. 4x4, 2x2, that's what I meant to say. Ship controller is forward and backward. That is where, say, like you want to just go to the end of the earth, you build something, like you build your ship up on a mountain. It can't go up and down, but it'll go forward and backward as far as you want it to. Have a grand old time with that. And the turntable, the only thing I could figure out for this is that it's really good for changing the position of something. Like, say I build a tower, and I build the windows on the wrong side, and I decided it would be a pain to climb all the way up it. I could just place this down here, I could spin it, rotate it 90 degrees, and just set it back in the world grid. But the airship's the most fun. The airship has the most of everything ever, and so we're just going to use that. We're going to cheat us some TNT and a couple of redstone torches. I'm only going to need a dozen, so now what you're going to see that we can do is find the craft size, right? Bear with me here. Ascent. We're going to get up a little bit, and then you can also stop your craft's movement by clicking end, is what I have it to. I'm not certain what it is on a desktop, but alright, and then I'm going to start moving forward at the speed of 3. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do... Oh, let me place... See how there's some nice little TNT in here. TNT here. And then... Bonsai, baby! I missed, but you guys get the idea. Look at that. Oh, no! Oh, Jesus. I accidentally clicked this. My bad. I was confused. I thought, like, somehow the TNT... Alright, so let's actually use the yaw rate for a little bit here. You can see that I changed it. When it goes positive, it changes to the left. It moves to the left. When it goes negative, it's moving to the right. What we're going to do is we're going to slow down. We're going to set our yaw rate back to low. And we're going to try to bomb some of these pigs, man. These pigs insulted... No! Okay, guys. I'm also not very good at piloting. I really hope this doesn't ruin the episode for people. I really hope that me falling off isn't going to make people be like, oh, I'm never watching Get Real Gaming again. The really cool thing about that is that eventually it'll end up right back here. But let's just try to do this again really fast here. I won't waste a whole bunch of your guys' time on this. Alright. Because I really think you guys would appreciate the miracle that is a bombing raid on pigs. It really is just a miracle. Alright. And you can see how you could create some really cool things with this. You could do just an incredible amount as far as what you can make. Look at that stupid piece of crap. I'm not going to curse. I almost did, but I'm not going to, because that would be rude. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this more of an automatic TNT thing, so that the second I place a block, it'll do what I need it to. So let's get this thing started here. Let's have it ascend. Let's set the yaw rate to -2, and you can see that as it's changing, it'll do that. Alright, so now we're going to press end. We're going to set our speed to 2 and not fall off. And we're just going to bomb these pigs. And you can see it's a little bit weird the way that the TNT works. Like that might... Okay. Balls. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not place TNT in something like that. The reason I use obsidian, actually, is because... Oh, this is turning out to be so terrible. Is because obsidian won't break when you do use TNT. But, obviously, I can still die. And so what you might want to do is, if you're making a bomber, either don't enclose the TNT in obsidian, which is where I made my mistake. But of course, obsidian is hard to undo, and so I might want to make my further worlds in creative, just because that would help me be able to break things if I screw up. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's short, and to the producers at Get Real Gaming, I really hope you guys don't think too lowly of me and all the viewers. Hope you guys enjoyed the good parts of this episode. You guys got to see me fly around a little bit. I showed you some of the things that you could do as far as just the practical applications, even though I'm sure you guys are going to be a lot better at them. And I just really hope you guys had a good time watching this. Hope it wasn't too long. I hope a lot of things. Leave a comment telling me what I could do better, and what I did poorly. Please don't troll. That's not permission to troll. I know this actually didn't go quite as well as I'd planned. I really hope that you guys will accept it as just a first-time blunder. And I hope you guys will be back next week. So leave productive, constructive criticism in the comments. Tell me if you liked it, etc. I'm not going to ask you for a like. You know, do what you wish. And happy Minecrafting, guys, and Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays.